Welcome to Asian ID. On April 1st, the short drama Palace Walls Promise a Beloved stormed onto the platform with the force of a full-blown phenomenon. Starring Hae-in and Zhang Yimou, the series didn't just premiere, it detonated. Within its first 24 hours, it surged to a staggering heat index of 25.61 million, sweeping across 8 major charts and claiming the #1 position in every single one. From trending rankings to rebirth-themed lists, from romance to revenge categories, it dominated them all, setting a brand new benchmark for short drama launches. But numbers alone don't explain impact. What makes Palace Walls Promise a Beloved truly explosive is how it redefines emotional intensity within the constraints of a short-format narrative. At its core, the drama breaks away from traditional palace intrigue formulas by weaving together 2 high-voltage elements, dual rebirth and forbidden love. It doesn't waste time easing viewers in. Every episode feels like a calculated strike, every twist sharpened with purpose. This is not a story that unfolds gently, it grips, twists, and refuses to let go. In their past lives, Susan and Wei Kongcheng were bound by hardship and fragile companionship. She, a lowly palace maid who clawed her way to the position of empress. He, a true eunuch who became her only emotional refuge. Their bond, one of quiet dependence and unspoken love, ended in brutal tragedy, exposed and destroyed at the very moment of triumph. Their deaths were not just physical, they were the collapse of everything they had endured to build. And then, fate rewrites itself. Reborn with memories intact, both return to the palace, but no longer as the same people. Susan is no longer the gentle, submissive girl she once was. She becomes something far more dangerous, a strategist cloaked in elegance, a black lotus whose every move is deliberate, whose every smile hides calculation. Her mission is clear: rewrite destiny, prevent Wei Kongcheng's descent into the same doomed path, and dismantle the forces that once destroyed them. Wei Kongcheng, meanwhile, carries his own secret. This time, he is not truly a eunuch. Behind the cold exterior of a sharp-tongued overseer lies a man who has chosen deception as his weapon. His identity is a mask, his distance a shield. Yet beneath it all, his devotion remains unchanged, if not deeper. He does not fight beside her in the open, he protects her from the shadows, absorbing danger before it can reach her. What follows is not a simple reunion, but a dance of tension and restraint. 2 people who remember everything, yet cannot fully trust, cannot fully surrender. Every glance becomes a test. Every interaction, a negotiation between love and survival. The palace, already a battlefield of power and betrayal, becomes even more suffocating when layered with their shared past. And this is where the performances elevate the materials. Hae-in delivers a transformation that is both striking and deeply controlled. Her portrayal of Susan spans 2 extremes, fragility and ferocity, and she navigates that spectrum with precision. In her previous life, her tears feel weightless, almost resigned. In her rebirth, her gaze alone carries threat. There's a sharpness to her presence now, a quiet authority that commands attention without needing to demand it. Her emotional transitions are seamless, her intensity never excessive, making her Black Lotus persona feel earned rather than exaggerated. Opposite her, Zhang Yimou delivers a performance that surprises in its restraint. Rather than leaning into stereotypes, he constructs Wei Kongcheng through contrast. His outward demeanor is cold, almost cutting, but his eyes betray something else entirely. There's longing there. Pain. Memory. His restraint becomes his language, and in moments of solitude, the cracks begin to show. It's in these fractures that the character feels most alive together. Their chemistry is undeniable despite this being their first collaboration. Their interactions feel charged with familiarity, as if the history between their characters has seeped into their performances. The push and pull between them is constant, never fully resolving, never fully breaking. It's this unresolved tension that keeps viewers hooked, balancing sweetness with heartbreak in a way that feels almost addictive. Yet what truly sets the drama apart is its ability to merge pain and satisfaction into a single narrative rhythm. Wei Kongcheng's silent sacrifices, enduring imprisonment, stepping into danger without hesitation, deliver emotional blows that linger. Meanwhile, Susan's strategic ascent provides a different kind of thrill. Watching her outmaneuver enemies, dismantle conspiracies, and reclaim control over her fate offers a cathartic release. The political intrigue is not just background noise, it's intricately woven into their personal journey, each victory carrying both emotional and narrative weight. And then comes the most unexpected choice. After everything, after the schemes, the betrayals, the victories, Susan does not choose the throne. She walks away from power, rejects the crown. What she seeks is not dominance, but something far simpler, a life beyond the palace walls, where love is not a liability, but a possibility in a genre obsessed with power struggles. This decision feels almost radical. It reframes the entire story. This was never about becoming empress. It was about reclaiming the right to choose a different ending. The explosive success of Palace Walls Promise a Beloved is no coincidence. Its high-concept premise draws viewers in, but it's the emotional authenticity, the layered performances, the restrained storytelling, the balance between tragedy and hope, that keeps them watching. It proves that even within the fast-paced world of short dramas, there is still room for depth, for complexity, for stories that don't just entertain, but resonate. So here's the question that lingers long after the final scene fades. If you were given a second life to rewrite your fate, would you still choose power, or would you choose the one person you couldn't save the first time? Thank you for watching the video. See you again.